I think that, as I've often said before, the gospel is something that can be responded to. Um, I do believe that whether you claim to be an atheist, which takes a lot of faith, or you claim to be a skeptic, or perhaps just someone who has extreme amounts of doubt, that if you put the work in to see who Jesus was, is, and will always be, you will begin to see an inner change in yourself, because you're seeing what it is for yourself. You're not seeing what it is that, I guess we could say, quotation mark, the world has portrayed, and the world has portrayed poorly through its churches by times. But when you put the work in and you begin to focus in on the love of God, that is when mountains are moved within us. That is when changes happen. That is when the skeptic becomes more intrigued, when the skeptic begins to have days of belief. And that is a beautiful thing. And I think that plain and simply just takes work. It takes work sometimes in solitude, which is alone time with God, through studying, through listening. Yes, you can find yourself in some rabbit holes, but I would suggest to just focus on the love of God in the times that, we see throughout the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. If you were to pick up a copy of the ESV and you just began highlighting all the times that Jesus says, whosoever, all, these words that are not just inclusive of a few, but these words that show God's desire for all people, his image bearers. And that is when you will begin to see a beautiful, beautiful image that I pretty near promise you will begin to change your life. So may we all find ways to dwell in that presence. God bless.